Hello everyone, so a few weeks ago I went to see the Rolling Stones in Hyde Park with my dad. Rolling Stones are one of my favourite bands of all time and it was on my bucket list to see them live. The show was brilliant and it was so surreal to be in the presence of Mick Jagger, Keith Richards and Ronnie Wood. It's been 2 weeks now and it still hasn't sunk in. Anyway, I thought I would vlog the concert because it was an amazing experience.
We caught the train to London, but we were worried because the last train home was at 5:15 due to the train workers' strikes.
We didn't know what time the Stones were playing, so I rang my brother who lives in London with his girlfriend and asked if we could stay around their house if we couldn't get home, and he said that was alright.
We got there about 2 hours before they opened the gates and sat down on the grass while we waited.
Dad? Oh, right. I stood up because my legs started aching, and then suddenly other people started standing up, and I thought, I hope they don't think that I'm standing up because I think they're about to open the gates. But literally like a few seconds after I stood up, they did start opening the gates, and me and my dad were like right at the front of the queue just because we happened to be sitting in the right place.
By the way, if you like my sunglasses, then I'm sorry to say I actually lost them during the concert. We were in the queue for about an hour. We had general admission tickets, but the queue for the premium tickets was so long it snaked round, I really like her jacket, right up past our queue into the first entrance.
By the time we got in, it was 2:30 and we went straight to the stage. We had general admission tickets, which means you can't get right up close to the actual stage, but we were right up against the barrier, which means that we got the best possible view that we could with our tickets. Because we didn't want to lose our place at the front, we didn't move or go to the toilet for 5.5 hours, and then the concert itself was 2.5 hours. We did not leave that spot for 8 hours. The first supporting act was a band called Vista Kicks. I have heard of them before, but before then I hadn't actually listened to any of their music, and they were really good. I think they were my favourite supporting act.
I wanna hear then you go and you disappear for a while. It's your style. I know it's never been like this before.
The other supporting acts were Phoebe Bridgers and The War on Drugs. The Rolling Stones show started with a tribute to Charlie Watts, the drummer of the Rolling Stones, who sadly passed away last year. Mick Jagger said that this was their first London performance without Charlie. I loved the set that they did. It had all the best Rolling Stones songs in it. It was fantastic.
Here, I was trying to get a shot of myself for the stage so I could say I got a selfie with Mick Jagger, Keith Richards and Ronnie Wood.
No more will my dreams to go to edgy Burberry. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. Hard enough into the setting sun. My love will happen before the morning comes. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around for many long years, stole many man's soul and faith. I was around when Jesus Christ had his moments of doubt and pain. Made them show the pilot. Watch his hands, see his face.
This is me in the stage after the concert ended. My face is a bit pink because I was crying when they were leaving the stage after the encore.
Dad! Dad! Oh, sorry.
When I was in the queue for the toilets after the show, I got talking to this lady and we were chatting about all the concerts that we've been to. And she told me that she went to see Blondie earlier this year, and I was so jealous because I would love to see Blondie, but for some reason I didn't hear that they were playing in the UK until after they'd finished all of their shows. By this time it was 11, so we had definitely missed the 5:15 train. As we had missed the last train home, we crashed at my brother's house after the Stones concert, which my dad said was pretty rock and roll. But yeah, it was brilliant the whole day. The weather was great, the people we stood with during the concert were lovely, and the Rolling Stones were amazing. I think it's so incredible and inspiring that they're still putting on energetic shows in their 70s. It was a fantastic day, and it was so great to see one of the most legendary rock bands in the history of music.